Just to recognize myself for 5 minutes. Yes or no? The Trump administration's proposing to undermine a rule that helped reduce mercury emissions by 80%. Yes or no?
Forgive me, maybe I don't understand.
So the current rule as it is reduced emissions by 80%. Yes or no? It's working.
Yes, it works.
Yes,
Yeah.
it works.
How about you?
Yes, and
Great.
the agency
nope, that's
is not
it. Reclaim my
proposing
time.
to undermine
Reclaim my
it.
time. Do you think this is about corporate greed? Ms. Toney?
Yes.
Ms. Huffing?
Yes.
How about you?
No, it's
Okay.
about
Thank
abiding
you.
by
Yes
the
or
legal
no? I'm
requirements
sorry.
of
Yes
the
or no,
Clean Air
ma'am?
Act.
Yeah, you will be paid no matter what. Yeah, Mr. Reverend?
Nobody's paying me to be here.
No, no,
today.
no. I mean, I'm talking about her salary. No, her organization, no matter how long her answer is. Yes.
The answer, yes.
Yeah. So it's driven by corporations trying to repeal something that protects our public health. You know, I represent a frontline community where 48217 is the most polluted zip code in the state of Michigan. When I go to a school, I ask the kids, because the kids always ask, well, what do you do and how much you get paid? And they ask, are you married? It's so cute. And they're second and third graders, right? One of the things I tell them is about the fact that, you know, when I was a kid, I'd go into a restaurant and they say how many people in the seat, but they'd also say smoking or non-smoking section. The kids are just like, what? And I said, people used to smoke in the airplanes, at the hospitals. And the kids would just like go, no way. And then I'd say to them, so my job is to protect the air. How many of you have asthma? And a third of the class will raise their hand. Do you know in the city of Detroit, one of the nation's highest rates of asthma, which alone causes, do you know, 1,700 days of missed school? That it's connected, that kids can't learn if they can't breathe clean air. Did you know that, Ms. Toney?
Yes.
How about you, Ms. Hoven?
Yes.
How about you? Yes.
Yes.
How about Reverend?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, truth matters. It really does. And I really want to center around like the facts and the truth. It's working. Kids need to breathe clean air so they can go to school. It is working. And yes, what the driving force is, is around, corporate greed. And, Ms. Toney, can you talk about, and I think it's really important, about frontline communities where doing nothing about this. Do jobs fix cancer? Do they fix asthma? When the economy is doing well, does that translate into better air quality? Explain to me this correlation, because I feel like, and the Reverend, you and I may not agree on style or approach, but today I'm a mother, not a Democrat or Republican or a Congresswoman. I'm a mother, first and foremost. And these are our babies. So talk a little bit about, Ms. Toney, how do we address this in a way that people understand? It's not like we can go and pump out clean air. This is all we got.
Yes. Thank you for that. And mother to mother, it's hard to make that decision. Unfortunately, there are mothers that are Black and brown and live in poor communities across this country that are not in a position where they can make that decision. We were in Houston, Texas with our moms there not long ago, where we know mothers that live right next door to air pollution have to go outside and make a decision based upon just a look to determine whether or not they can take their children to T-ball practice, whether or not they're going to have to spend money going to a hospital to respond to an asthma attack, or if they go to work, knowing full well that if they do not go to work, they do not eat, and there's no one to take care of their children. These decisions are hard. So you're absolutely right. When something is working, there's no need to change or try to fix it, and this is working.
And that's the thing about moms. We just want to fix it. And we understand the urgency of it, right? It's not like years we can get back for our kids. I'm going to end with a quote from one of my residents. It was in the Detroit Metro Times, and she was quoted. Her name is Carmen Garrison, who avoids going outdoors because of the air. She truly believes the air is poisoning her. And let me tell you why, because she says, quote, as a kid, she often threw up and had a headache after walking to school in Southwest Detroit, where I grew up. And more than 3 decades later, as an adult, her eyes burn, her throat hurts, and her nose runs if she's even taking a short stroll down the road. Those are real human impacts. And I think we need to connect that to the fact that it really does impact people's quality of life. And I so thank you, especially the moms out there, that really, it's one where we all come together, no matter our backgrounds or even our ethnic backgrounds, our income backgrounds. I think we understand the importance of protecting our children's future. Thank you so much. I'd like to recognize Mr. Congressman Kosar.